Write a Catholic wedding program. Having a wedding program is important, especially in a Catholic wedding. It will give your guests an idea of what is going on, especially if they are not accustomed to the type of wedding that they are attending. Here is a guide that you could use when you are writing a Catholic wedding program. Write down all the people who will be involved or will have a role in the wedding. You will need to discuss this part with your partner. Plan and decide who will be part of the entourage, like the bridesmaids, groomsmen, flower girls, and others. List down all of their complete names and what role they will be playing in the wedding. Other than the entourage, you also have to list down the names of the people who are involved in the wedding, like the priest, pianist, ushers, and anyone who has a role in the mass. Talk to your priest. You need to talk to the priest, who will be officiating your wedding, to know the important details of the ceremony. Not all of your guests may be familiar with a Catholic wedding. That is why it is important that you list down the program of the ceremony to guide your guests well. This will help them to understand what is happening in the ceremony. Write the vital information about the wedding. Once you have gathered all the information that you will need, you can now proceed writing the program. Start out by writing a brief welcome statement that contains all the important information about the wedding. You will need to include the full name of the bride and groom, the time, the place, and the date of the wedding. When you write the bride's name, use her maiden name. Write down the list for the wedding party. After the wedding details, you can list down the names of the wedding party. Start with the name of both parents of the bride and the groom. Use formality by using Mr. or Mrs. and include the middle initials of the parents. After the parents, write down the names of the entourage, where the maid of honor and best man are listed first. For the wedding party, use only the first and last names of the person. You could include the relationship of the person to the bride or groom, but this is optional. Write down an outline for the ceremony. Once you are done listing the names of the people in the wedding party, you can proceed to writing the program for the wedding ceremony. Place the name of the officiating priest in the beginning, then proceed to the program outline. For the reading and the gospel, include the Bible verse and the name of the person reading it. At the end of the outline, write down the name of the pianist, ushers, and other people who played a role in the ceremony. Write your thank you note. At the last part of the wedding program, you can write down a short thank you note to your guests for being part of your special day. Here, You can thank your guests and the people who have helped you in preparing the wedding ceremony. Writing a Catholic wedding program is easy as long as you have all the information that you will need on the wedding. This will make it easier for you or for the person to make the program, in case you are hiring a professional.